Hey, I'm Jordan, and it's Sunday, June 8th, 2025. Welcome to Vid Vibes, where every day I break down the wildest new game trailers. Let's jump in. Atmospheria's debut trailer drops you into a wild mashup of floating islands, overgrown tech outposts, and these neon-lit beam clashes that feel intense as hell. There's clear emphasis on vertical exploration, the kind where you pilot weird little craft through gravity-defying rings and crumbling alien ruins. Early reactions? People aren't sure if this is aiming for the next Subnautica or going more survival crafter. The visuals absolutely slap, but until they confirm what you actually do moment to moment, some are calling it just another wishlist placeholder. Coming 2026, so there's time to impress or, well, flop. Eve Frontier's Founder Access 101 trailer leans hard into early development vibes. Lots of raw UI, star-based shots, and some seriously dense management screens. There's industrial space stations, ship overheating, and you get a quick taste of jump navigation. The non-final disclaimer hangs over everything. Reactions mixed. People definitely respect the ambition, but skepticism's up on whether it'll avoid the usual Eve grind traps. No launch date yet, which is probably smart, frankly. Mugenics finally locked in its release date, and yeah, the trailer's deeply weird, pairing teary cartoon cats and some actual VHS-style horror flair. The devs show up mid-trailer, just hanging in a cluttered studio, which feels more like punk zine energy than marketing. People aren't sure if this is tragic, absurd, or some wild fever dream, but over 1.2 million trailer views in under a week is, well, that's not nothing. Also, that mutated cat attack scene? Already memed to hell. Morbid Metal's trailer hits you with a dirty mix of high-speed combos, genre-mashing visuals, and enough blue lightning to give you a headache if you blink. The shift between characters, squad-based by the look of the HUD, reminds me of Devil May Cry meets Returnal, but with more neon scars. People on Steam have already wishlisted this thing past 180,000, and you can see why. The style is obscenely sharp, but the substance? Hard to judge until we see if it's just a flashy roguelite burnout, or if the combo depth really holds up. Mycopunk drops July 10th, leaning into a style that's less Blade Runner, more Fever Dream, with neon-drenched mushroom vistas and combat that reads like Borderlands on psychedelics. The trailer flashes overpowered and underpaid, which, sure, sets up a tongue-in-cheek vibe, but what grabs me is that new demo push. Feels like the devs know people are skeptical after so many vaporware sci-fi shooters. If you're tired of the same old military grind, this is at least loud, weird, and worth watching. This Broadway trailer doubles down on what people want. Atmosphere so thick you can taste the mold, and a map reveal that looks like pure urban panic. The lighting? It's stylish, not just dark for the sake of it. The roadmap flashes summer 2025, new weapons, individual extraction, and finally a real tutorial gym. If they nailed the balance updates, this could convince lapsed players to reinstall. But with the co-op crowd lately whining about bugs, the devs really need those stability fixes to land. It's a risk, but damn, I respect the ambition. Abomination Vaults is showing off some seriously rich atmosphere. That giant spider boss reveal oozes mood, and the lighting turns the whole scene into a fantasy fever dream. Co-op dungeon crawling looks frantic, with isometric combat that's more Diablo than Baldur's Gate. It's based on the Pathfinder adventure path, but the trailer clearly wants you to feel the sense of scale. Giant doors, ancient puzzles, and plenty of mayhem. Voyagers of Nera is angling for that August 5th early access launch, serving up a world that looks somewhere between Moana and Subnautica. Fantasy jungles, bioluminescent temples, and giant sea mutants all in one bite. The trailer's not shy. Forge Your Path slaps across a scene where, yeah, you're shaping your own survival, dealing with spirits, tech relics, and that classic underwater boss that feels more bloodborne than cozy adventure. Definitely a step up for people bored out of their minds by fetch quests. Alright, I'm out. Like and sub if you want. Either way, thanks for watching.